Hello, this is Shep and Max here, Sun Valley Auto Club, and we are so psyched to be bringing this one to market. This is a 3-owner, very original, including factory paint. It's a 1972 911T.
2.4 liter engine, fuel injected for this year, and 59,000 miles on it.
Yep, it's about ready to roll to 60, and those are documented miles. The paint we know is original. A, by the quality, B, the zinc drips on all the wheel wells. You can see that on the under video. We'll touch on it here. And then the paint meter too. So this thing is factory paint all the way around, never an accident, everything below 4.6 on the paint meter.
And I went to the previous owner's garage and the car, he said it rarely ever left the garage. So it's always been garage since, what, 86?
Correct. So, and that one, it's a 3-owner, all in Idaho, and the last one owned it, and we'd have to look at the paperwork to be sure, but either 86, 87, somewhere in there. So the previous owner had it all the way up from there. So, you know, you will see things, especially, you know, on the hood, because this is original paint. So note there is, you know, a little bit of rock chipping. We nanoed the paint. Full wax job, full detail on this, but you know, up close under inspection, you know, it is original paint, but just absolutely phenomenal.
Tangerine orange.
Original Fuchs on the wheels. That was something that we were trying to decide, you know, do we get those redone? I mean, they're certainly balanced. We put on the correct Michelin tires on there, but you know, the Fuchs show the wear, but on a 72 that's been as untouched as this one, you know, we just let that go.
Fun little fact on these cars. So we have this oil.
Yeah, it's the first year and then the only year that really it looks like you have 2 fuel doors, but that is your engine oil. And put right there, so 72 on that. And then the fuel's on the other side. We're really fortunate here at the Auto Club. Gosh, I need to stop talking. Shut that door again. See if we can hear the pong.
Yeah,
that's another way you can tell unmolested Porsche. Maybe hard on the video, but it just gives that nice just pong. Easy shutting, all the gaps are perfect on this because it is just a factory car. But I was saying we're really fortunate to have Wolfgang here, Porsche mechanic. So we went through this full tune-up, valve adjustment on the 2.4. Also, we had some seepage out of the valve covers, so valve cover gaskets, upper and lower, was done. So absolutely ready to roll. So you can see here, once again, any sort of gaps are just perfect. The zinc dripping, so the whole body was dropped into a zinc bath to protect the metal on this. So you can see that's a really good view of those. So that's how you can tell in these early 911 air-cooleds, you know, if they've been damaged, body shops just smooth that out. There's no way to replicate that. So those zinc drops are on all 4 corners.
I think it's even more original, and we'll show that we do have the original toolkit too.
Toolkit, we have the original maintenance book. That's a huge thing, and there's so much to talk about this car, but matching numbers. Original engine. We've got the original maintenance books that shows the engines. One thing that's not original is the front seats. So I think this is kind of cool. If this is the worst thing that happened to this car since '72, we're in great shape. But what you're seeing there is they are Porsche seats, but they're out of, do you remember what year?
They're in the 80s. They're the next gen.
Yeah.
And the reason why they did that is because they wanted the higher seat backs or in the headrests.
So it is a Porsche seat. I think it works really well, and it makes sense that they, you know, felt like that was an upgrade. So what we've done, and Dave Stone, you can help us out with this. The seats are getting redone by Autos International. I can't believe I forgot that. Yeah, absolutely. So they will be we do have the original seats, and then Autos International does all of our Porsche work. They're out of San Diego. So that's a little gag gift right there. But they're going to be done, restored by Autos International, and a nice leather seat. We'll show you the back and get into there as well. And all the little touches too. I mean, your bonnet light works, your hood struts. Those are, you know, some of the small things that Wolfie had to do to this.
We have a jack, original jack as well. Here's our toolkit. Just neat little things like that.
Fook for a spare. You know, so you'd call this a very well sorted car. These are easy to replicate right next to your side markers. You know, these show a little bit of wear, but once again, I'm okay with that. You know, if you're not, that's a part that can be, you know, an aftermarket part put on. But I don't know why you would. You know, just a little bit of, tiniest bit of distressing there, but not much. We'll see if we can't take a look into these back seats real quick. But the dash, original once again, uncut. No sun damage, original wheel, headliner is tight.
A lot of times these get all worn out for people using them as door handles. Not the case here on both sides. They're in great shape.
So just a time machine. Taking a look at the back seats.
Leather's in great shape.
Both uppers and lowers. There is one spot, Max, I'm going to hand you the camera here. You know, potential prospective buyer should know, so we're not hiding anything. There is a little damage on the headliner. We're going to let that ride, and we're not going to do a full headliner replacement.
Other than that, it's flawless.
Yeah, interior carpet, the back deck, no sun baking on that. So we can keep these seats, or you know, the new ones come in. We can put those in as well, but we're still getting those restored. The engine compartment, as we mentioned, numbers matching. First thing we did on this car is do a compression, and we were spot on 140, which is pretty rare. I mean, everyone knows how compression works. As long as you're close, maybe one is 5 over or 5 under, but these actually were 140 dead on all the way through, which isn't a surprise for under 60,000 miles. But valve adjustment, full tune-up. And we did talk about what we did underneath the car on our under video, so make sure you watch that as well. I had Wolfie there, kind of telling, explaining everything we've done to it. But rear hood struts, deck lid works as well.
Reverse lights work. Let's try our brakes. Looking good. Left turn signal. Oh, right works. No left, but we will get that fixed and addressed. Let's check out the front. Great, parking lights work, driving lights work. Those are our flashers, hazard lights, turn signal works, and that works as well. Looking good. Wipers, very nice. Let's go for a ride.
Thanks, Kate. Okay, we got out of there before the buffing got too crazy. So we had the road rally last weekend. We did not run this in the road rally. The Porsche 918 was in town. We've got some photos of that. It's a great couple photos Max did showing old and new. But I took this up to the classic cruise that went on, and I can tell you this car just wants to run. I mean, it's just in every gear, a ton of pull, and it's just a true sports car. The 356s we love, but these early 911s, not only are they extremely collectible, but they have the performance to back it up. You can actually have a ton of fun in your car. So suspension, steering is all tight. upshifting, downshifting. We don't really have speed for fifth, but we'll just show that. So all gears easy to rifle through. Brakes are tight. Show you reverse is easy to get into. It is a 5-speed. And I think we'll just kind of do a little downshifting as well, so you can see how that works. So there's first, second, third, and then just for demonstration, I'll just back it down. Easy to go into third, second, as long as there's nothing big in your pocket. Then you really don't need first till you come to a stop, but you can still, while you're rolling, get it into first. So all your gauges are working: fuel, oil press, temperature, RPM, odometer, speedometer. Not so much on the clock. And I did, so inoperable there. And I did go through and actually have to throw a little heat on my feet coming back, so fan and HVAC controls work. Can cruise at speed. I was coming down the valley 65, wanted to go about 75, so certainly this car can handle our modern highways and freeways as well. You know, under closer examination too, Max, I'm looking over. We said the dash is uncracked. We have one tiny little dash there, yeah. So my apologies there. Hopefully everyone keeps watching this part of the video. So tiny little crack in the dash there. My apologies for not seeing that earlier. So this one is one well sorted out vehicle. We've got a ton of photographs. We've got photographs of the engine numbering, original paperwork, etc. So if you're interested in this vehicle, you can call Max and I, 721-1973. Once again, that's area code 208-721-1973. Give us a shout. We'd love to talk to you about this 72-911.